Wow, it is up and running.
Yay!
And I didn't know if you knew you're episode 18, overall number 20, number 42. So welcome in everyone. Welcome to Communication and Connections. I have with me today Trish Green, Patricia Green, Patty Green. I don't know how many names you've got.
I
Anyway,
got lots and lots of names, lots of my personalities. Just joking.
and and I met her through Psychic Squad. So Tuesday night class, and I've met her in person a few times and a lot more now. And she travels a lot, so we hear stories from different places, and we will go over her journey. But we also want not only introduce Trish, but also introduce her new, and I keep calling it your project. It's your group, it's your community, and it's called I Miss Them. So before you get into I Miss Them, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. So it's funny with my names. I'll go over that real fast. My mother, I'm Patricia. My mother named me Patty, and then I got a little older, and then some people started me calling me Trish, and so some people call me Pat at work, Patricia. So that's why, yeah, different names. So that's and been on this spiritual journey. I'm a psychic medium, and I just love the spiritual world and all it has to offer.
So how did you get introduced to the spiritual world?
Yes, I was extremely lucky. I had a really cool mom, and she was not a psychic medium, but all her friends were. So when I was in grade school, every Monday night we would go to seance. We called it seance, and it was a dark room. And when I was in grade school, I actually seen people channel mediums, and I had my psychic reading when I was probably 13. And so all my mom's friends were all psychics and mediums. She was not, but I got to know all her friends. And every Monday night at Ruth's house, that's what we did for, I think it was 2 years plus. So I was in grade school. So I was a strange kid because I thought it was super cool to talk to spirits, but I was not born with it. And I thought when I was younger that it was just for special people that had that special gift because they were born with it. And so I didn't know that I could do it. And so then, yeah, because I was that weird kid and and when I was young, going, oh, I don't know, because I was always, a wild child. I wanted to get into mischief, but I was like, I'm afraid to get into mischief because, mom, my mom's friends are psychics. They're gonna know. They're gonna know that I'm sneaking out at night. They're gonna know because they have these special gifts, and so then yeah. So then when I got out of high school, my mom signed up for this class, Developing Your Intuition at the high school. And so she says, I'm not going, you're going. So she just kind of pushed me. So the teacher had all these books to recommend. And I brought it home, showed my mom, and she bought all the books. Seth Speaks and all of the Edgar Casey. So my first book was Creative Visualization by Shaki Gawain. That was my first book. So I just thought, oh my gosh, I was just fascinated with the spiritual world. And then of course I had three kids, and and I again I thought it's just for the chosen ones. You know, with the internet and everything, there's so much on there to show you anybody could do it. So how excited.
But when you were going through this, this was before the internet was popular, correct?
Way before the internet. I was alone on my little boat, wishing that I could talk to spirits and didn't know what to do with it. Yeah. And now you got all this stuff on the internet to help you connect, help you how to learn. So so yeah, but I always had that passion and desire. Always.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've got Bonnie coming in. Um, Kakika Miller is in. Andrew, Great Quartz from Kenya. And let's see. Oh, we have two Bonnies in. Brenda's in too from Psychic Squad and Sandra. So welcome in,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Sandra's from Canada. Wow. Okay. So now you have tools to use. How long have you been working on the internet and utilizing the tools, the new tools?
Well, um, I got sidetracked. Um, I had three
So,
children, and I had one that was a little bit of a wild child, and she got addicted to drugs. And I'm trying to get on this path, and it took me way over here. And so that was a journey. And I was a single mom. So, single mom, raising three kids. I was a massage therapist. And um, so with that whole journey of trying to save my daughter for 10 years plus, you know, I did a lot of praying. Oh, God, help me. Oh, spirits, help me. I want to say one thing that was pretty cool. So, so if I cry, don't be surprised. When I was trying to save Mallory from this horrible addiction, Anderson Cooper had a talk show, a daytime talk show, and the first year, I'm like, oh, please pick me. I wrote a letter, because they were bringing people on the show to put them into rehab, just like Dr. Phil. And so the first year, I almost got picked, but Whitney Houston passed, so they were picking people that were addicted to what she was addicted to. So then the second year came around, and before that, I would do this certain meditation, just if I could every night. I would meditate where I was sitting on this beach, and I would have my spiritual team all around me. I would have my mother, my father, people, loved ones. I would have, spirit guides, my spirit guide, my daughter's spirit guide, God. I would have us all sitting around this fire. And I would just ask them all, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. And so I did this for a while. And then I wrote the letter to Anderson Cooper. And then, long story short, they picked us. And I asked how many letters did you actually have? And they said thousands and thousands. You know, so I actually thought me doing that helped me. I just my letter getting picked out of all the people, they picked my letter, and so we went to New York. They sent her to Florida, and she was clean for She was clean for a year, and relapsed. So anyway, so I do believe, I, I, I do believe in getting help from the spirit guides, the spirit world.
Yes. And so you were doing this with the tools that you had at the time that Mallory was going through that. And you and Mallory were going through that, I should say, because you went through it together. Now, what birth order was she in?
She was the youngest. She was my youngest, and it's kind of funny when I look back, not funny high actually, but when I look back, I was on a spiritual journey, but I wasn't. I was, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and just beg God to help us because it was just, if you know anybody that has addiction on drugs, it's really a nightmare. It was like a tornado, like just swirling around for years. And um, I always had my belief, but I did get off track. And with her doing the drugs she was on, it made her, because she's a beautiful, loving, wonderful person. It made her a different person. Of course, she was not my Mallory. She was something that I have not seen. And when that happened with her, I also became somebody that I didn't recognize. I with the internet, I was constantly Googling, like Google, like, how do I save my daughter, spiritually, holistically, I just put everything in, learning, learning about it, learning about addiction, because I didn't know, learning about, you know, drug, heroin, learning about that. So I became obsessed. So So she was my drug. She was my drug of choice. I was addicted to her. I was obsessed with her. I had 3 kids. I
Mhm.
was obsessed with her. I was obsessed with saving her. I was obsessed and always asking, for the guidance of the universe to help me. But I was not myself because and I felt so alone. I felt like, nobody knows this. People know me, but they don't know what's happening inside. This when she was alive, I felt like, oh my God, I felt like I was grieving her soul. I was grieving her. And so grieving has so many different forms. It takes a life of its own, different ways. And I was grieving her even though she was alive.
Yeah.
And she would say and do things that wasn't her. I would say and do things that wasn't me. And so we got off the track a little bit. Yeah.
I want to insert Karen Bonofilio's saying that the deeper the love, the deeper the grief.
Mm,
And you were grieving her soul before her soul left the body.
yeah. Yeah. I was grieving her because I felt for years she wasn't living, but she wasn't dead.
Yeah.
And so that brought on a whole nother grief, brought on a whole nother meaning to everything because I was so obsessed with her. I mean, I look back at it like I was constantly, because I can get into her Facebook and get into what she's doing. I was constantly looking at her phone. I was constantly looking in her bedroom. Uh, I was just she was my drug. Yeah, I was just morning, noon, and night. What is she doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
What can I see that she's doing? What can I?
Do you feel that it was you're wanting to control her, or just the I want to save her no matter what?
I want to save her.
Yeah.
Well, because being a mom, we fix everything. Oh, you're having a bad day. Well, let me make it better.
Yeah.
You know,
Get that band-aid out when needed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I thought, "Oh, well, my love can fix that. My love can fix anything. She's mine. That body of hers is mine. It's my control too. And you feel powerful, but then you don't feel powerful. You know,
Yeah.
it was just a strange path that I had to take. And we hear this. we sign up for this life. And I've said a million times, what was I thinking before I was born to sign up for this? It's like, oh, it's just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And sometimes those heartbreaks turn into something good later. Yeah. Um, yeah. I think back at things that I said and did. Yeah. I was just such a different person, such a different person. And then I had to be an actress at work. Yeah. I couldn't let anybody know what's going on. Somebody seen me, a boss came up to me after Anderson Cooper's show and said, "Oh, I seen you. I seen you on TV." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And he said, um, "Seeing you around here, I had no idea. I had no idea." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd smile and laugh, and then when I left by myself, I'd go cry at work, because I had to put that. No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And so after that, I mean, after your boss acknowledged that he finally saw what you were dealing with, did things change at work?
Um, well, you know what? Once I was on the show, and once I even got because it was just such a crazy thing. Once I was getting close to getting on the show, then I started telling people because my happiness went off the charts. Oh, I just saved my daughter. I'm going on Anderson Cooper. He's going to send her to Florida for, well, I didn't know it's the last minute it was Florida. And they didn't say we're sending her somewhere, but I just knew how the system went. When you go on those talk shows, they send you. And so and the staff was so wonderful with me. And so when it got closer, I let everybody know, you know, like, oh, hey, I'm going through this, and we're going to be on TV. We're going to be on Anderson Cooper, and now all my problems are solved. And that's like, okay, it's a new day. Everything happiness has finally come over. I'm fine. It's wonderful. Yeah. So,
And what happened after that?
well, I'll try and tell this really long story, like really fast.
It's up to you.
So because I find like this is divine intervention. So so I decided to go to work the day before we were going to fly out, which was a mistake. So I told Mallory's good friend that was not on drugs, can you do me a favor and can you watch Mallory? Can you babysit Mallory and make sure she doesn't get into any trouble? And we're ready to go to fly out to New York. And she's like, sure, sure, sure. Well, the morning of, nobody could find Mallory. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm at work. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I asked my boss, can I please leave? I can't find my daughter. We're supposed to be on a plane tomorrow morning. And so he wouldn't let me. But anyway, um, so when I got out done with work, I went to a drug house that I knew. And I went to the door and they said she got arrested.
Oh no.
So I'm supposed to be on a plane and I'm, my world was, so I'm sitting in the car and I had to call the producers at Anderson Cooper and tell them that she's sitting in jail. And I don't know where she's at. I don't know if she's a Phoenix or if she's Glendale. And so they were like, oh, this is not our first rodeo. You're fine. We'll be fine. And I'm like, this was my chance to save my daughter. Oh my gosh. So so long story, I had to find where she was. I was up all night. And so I bond her out. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I So when they release you at the jail, you just walk out, and she didn't have anything. She didn't have anything. So she was. So I sat there in my car, and I couldn't go to the bathroom because I didn't want to miss her walking out. So so my and I had to keep contact with the show. They were so nice because then they were like, "Well, since she got arrested, I don't know legally if we could get her out here." Oh, it was a mess. So so she walks out. So we are scheduled to get on a different plane because we could not make the morning plane, so we were scheduled to make the later plane. So uh, so I'm sitting there waiting. So she comes out and she says, "Can we still go to New York?" I said, "We're going to try. It's tight. I don't know if we can make it." So I go to start my car because I had to keep connecting with them with my phone, and the battery died. And I look up, and there's a man standing there. And I jump out, and I'm like, oh my God, I got to get to the airport. I got to get to New York. Can you give me a jump?" I don't know how he did it, but he gave me a jump instantly. My car started instant. I swear to God, I thought he was an angel, like a real life angel. So
Probably.
I'm like, and I'm looking at the time. I'm like, there's just no way. There's no way we can make this plane because I work for the airlines. I know how the computers work and the flights work. So we got there, and and they got me a ticket, and I'm like, okay, this normally doesn't happen. And then Mallory and I ran through TSA. And as soon as we got to the boarding area and on the jetway, they closed the door, like right behind us.
Oh, wow.
And we got on the flight to New York. And I've never seen such, I, it had to be heaven sent. It had to be angels and spirits and my spirit guides working this because it just, one thing after another got us on that plane. So that's exciting. So we were on the show.
So how was it before the show? You got on the plane. Did you did they set you up in a hotel right away?
Yeah, yeah. Because we got in around midnight, and they had a driver there to pick us up and take us. Yeah. So
Styling there.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. So they took us to the hotel, and then if anybody knows about opiates, you start getting sick. So she says, "Mom, I'm getting sick. I don't want to go." Like she wanted to go. She wanted to help, but she says, "I'm getting sick. Like I don't know if I could physically get there." And I'm like, "Oh, we got to do this. Oh my God. Oh my God." So the driver came and got us, and it was so funny because the line was forming, and people were waiting to go see Anderson Cooper, and I show up in this town car or whatever it was, like little limousine, and I get out, and everybody's looking at us, and they probably knew we were on the show. So then we went in there, and the whole staff was so nice, so nice. And so we get there, and there's a little couch, and she laid there, and I felt so sorry for her because she was sick. She was sick, but she forced herself. So I was real proud of her. She wanted to get help. Yeah, yeah, and she looks like me. She acts like me. She's got a lot of my mannerisms. Like all of her friends are like, "Oh my God, you guys are like sisters." So, but she did. She got on the show, and then I said goodbye after the show.
And she went to rehab.
She went to Florida. She went to rehab, and she was in good hands. And It was 3 months rehab and then 3 months sober living. And they loved her so much they kept her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They didn't want her to leave. Mm, yeah. But
Did
but
she did she go through detox? A lot of people don't understand
yeah.
that detox and rehab are two different things.
Yeah, they had to put her into a a medical facility to detox. Yeah, and oh, this is so emotional. so
You're doing great. You're doing great.
while she's and I love all this, you know, these signs from universe, God. So while she was detoxing, she was really sick, and there's a movie called Taken. And
Yes.
yes, and so she used to tell all her friends that I am the guy on Taken because the guy wouldn't stop until he found his daughter.
Oh,
It's a story about she gets kidnapped. She gets kidnapped in Europe,
mhm.
and so she tells everybody that I won't stop until I get her clean. Like I'm her Taken actor. Like and I forget I don't know the name of the actor.
Liam Nielsen. Liam Neeson. Sorry,
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
So that was her thing with her friends. My mom's she's she's tough. She's tough. She's just like him. She won't stop. She won't stop. She won't let me go. And so when she was detoxing, that movie came on, and then she cried even more because I love all these signs.
Yeah, and that was a while ago.
She went into rehab 2013.
Um, I remember that because I was doing study abroad, and a lot of the girls watched that movie before they went to Europe. They were a little afraid, to say the least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, but
So
but yeah, you're definitely
yeah, for years I just felt like I had to save her. I had to save her. And then I would go to meetings and they would be like, you can't save her. And then I would get frustrated, like, it's my daughter. I love my daughter. I know my daughter. I could save her. I could
yeah,
do this. I can make this happen. Like I'm going to save her. I'm 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 this miracle mom that's going to do it.
yeah.
And she'd get clean a little bit and then relapse, get clean a little bit, relapse. I felt like she was a very sensitive person. That was one of our last conversations we had before, the last conversation. Um, that everything, she could just feel everything, like overload. She was a hairdresser, and she said that when somebody would tell her story, that like she'd go in the bathroom and start crying. Like she felt everything.
So she was a extremely strong empath.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I didn't really know that. I didn't really understand it. Um, it
Even though you grew up with mediumship and seances and stuff like that, you didn't know the nuances of the different types of
yeah,
the empaths and all that. Yeah.
because I think a lot of people that are addicted, they're very sensitive people. Sometimes they don't know how to handle it. Mhm.
And they're self-medicating. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, mhm,
I
yeah.
understand that.
So,
See, we've got
so
people. Yeah.
yeah. So then she came home. There was a lot of legal stuff that we had to go through. Oh my gosh, it was just one thing after another. One thing after another. I was in courts. I was in courts. The judges would be like, uh, yeah. I had to deal with courts. I had to deal with probation. It was just one thing after another.
And it was for Mallory that you had to deal with this, not your own. You weren't arrested in any way, shape, or form. I wanted to make sure you you guys understand that. When she
Yeah,
said I had to deal with probation, it's
I
like,
was yeah, I was always going with her. I was always going with her to the courts for her. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just a vision just came to me. I'm taking her to the court. We're in the car, and so I did not. I guess when I drove, I went past that yellow line. There's a stoplight, and there was a homeless woman. You could tell that she was mentally ill, and she was yelling at me. She was yelling at me like, "Lady, you're past that line. I'm gonna beat your butt." Da, 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 da. And then I got Mallory next to me going, "Oh, you don't talk to my mama like that." And I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, I got this woman yelling at me. She's homeless and mentally ill." And then I've got my daughter that's a little crazy, um, with her stuff. And I've got the two of them like, so that was, I have some funny stories.
yes. And
And
hopefully we'll hear more about those stories later on.
yeah, and I do want to say one
Okay.
thing.
All right.
Um, because I went through with what I did with Mallory, um, when I see somebody on drugs, I see somebody homeless. Mallory was never homeless. Everybody kept telling me I should kick her out and blah blah blah. No, I can't do that. She has to have a home. Um, but when I see homeless, when I see people on drugs, when I see them, you just know that they are.
Mhm.
I I have a compassion, and I don't know if I could have it this deep and this strong if I didn't go through this with Mallory. When I see somebody homeless, I want to go up to them and hug them. I want to go up to them and save them. I can't save them,
Right.
but I have this feeling that because of what I went through, it hits me hard. It hits me strong. It hits me deep. Of when I see somebody on drugs and and mentally ill. Yeah.
Yeah. And the illness might be due to the excessive use of or excessive self-medication. It could be. We don't know because
Hmm.
we don't know where they started and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just life, and it's the choices that everybody makes. Like you said, we chose this life, and why did we choose what we chose? But we did. So
Hmm. Yeah, and it's so funny because of all you look back at your life. This happened. My mom took me to the seances, brought me into this path. Having Mallory created who I am today. It's kind of bittersweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of all that,
Mhm.
and I did talk about, I mean, did ask about the new tools, but you were out traveling, and unlike me, you stop before you leave the airport when you arrive at some place. And you had stopped. Was it here in Phoenix that you stopped, or where
No,
did
here
you stop?
in Chicago.
It was in Chicago that you stopped. And you were sitting there, and something came to you. You decided on a new project for yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was that in Chicago?
I was in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I was in Chicago. I was dog sitting
Okay,
for
but
my
weren't
daughter.
you? Oh, I thought you were the other daughter. Yes, because you have
Yeah,
three
I
children.
have two daughters.
Yeah.
I have two daughters. Yeah, so an idea came to me because yeah, Mallory passed 8 years ago. and when she passed, that grieving, kind of took me into. But then I always knew in my heart that what I went through with Mallory, what I losing Mallory would bring me into something um, of I felt like she's been my passion forever. So she was my passion, she was my purpose when she was alive. I lost her, and now that passion and that purpose still goes on. Still goes on. So so I started thinking about this new project, and it kind of snowballed. Of course, it was just a little idea, okay. Um, and then all of a sudden, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So, um, so then, should I go into
Well, did you want to say who you mentioned this to and what happened from there? Yeah.
So I started having all these ideas, and so I think my teacher Hazel from UK, Hazel Martin. I told her, she was my first one, and I says, I think I'm going to start this. It's more than a grief group, and demonstration, medium demonstration. And she was like, "Oh my God, that's great, that's great." So then I came into Phoenix, my hometown, and I said, I got to set up a lunch date. I got to set up a lunch date. So I set up a lunch date with my friends Susan and Don, and but I really was focusing, because of me and my journey. I was really going to focus on someone that lost a child. And then Don came up with the idea of, why not open it up? I said, oh my gosh, brilliant, brilliant. So, and I look at it like the grief ball is always here. The grief ball is always here. Sometimes it's heavy on your heart. Sometimes it's over to the side. Sometimes it's up in your head, but that grief ball is always moving. It never goes away. So we decided to have this Facebook and website, and came up with the name I Miss Them. If I'm leaving anything out, let me know.
No.
And
You went through a lot of names.
I won't.
This is a couple weeks of names, guys.
Yeah, I'm a Libra, so I have a really hard time making decisions. So anybody that knows me real well, I probably that's annoying when it comes to that.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think?
And she does, but it's not a bad thing. It really isn't. She wants to balance everything.
It was just because I feel like this is so important that it had to have that perfect name.
Yep.
It had to, and I kind of like the woo out there. I'm always trying to name pets like Venus and Mars and whatever, just kind of. Um, but but we came up with I Miss Them.
Okay. And since you've found the name, what has happened since that time you chose the name?
Oh my God. I told a few people, and quite a few. So I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this. This is like, this could change lives. It could help people, no matter where you are on your path. If you just lost somebody yesterday, or if you lost somebody 10 years ago, this is a journey we're all going through. And so I have quite a few people on the team. Maybe 25-ish. Because I got people that are like, I'm here, but I'm kind of busy. So I have most people I went to this workshop in San Diego, and I told a lot of mediums. It was about a medium workshop, and everybody's like, "I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this." So, so a lot of and how wonderful that is.
Mhm.
That I want to, because I'm not techie, because I need help. Just like
Yes.
raising a child. What's that saying? It takes
It takes a village to raise a child. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it takes a village to start. I miss them.
And it takes a community to build it.
Yeah.
And you
And
are also building a community as well.
yes, yes. So I have so much help. I have a tech group, a governance group, um, um, marketing group, and a developing group, and we're all sharing, and it's all of ours. It's all of ours, and it's people helping people, light workers helping people, light workers developing their skills and their business.
Mhm, mhm.
So it's just kind of a win-win for everybody.
And you have people wanting to do, and you said you already have two groups forming. You want people are wanting to learn tarot. People are wanting to learn astrology. So those are two groups that will be starting up. But it's not limited to these groups. I mean, she's opening up for everyone. And we have Lorena in. Lorena, Mystic Medium, is here
Mhm.
as well.
She's in our group too.
Yep.
So this Facebook website, we will have speakers. So we'll have speakers on every topic. I shouldn't say every, because that sounds like, oh,
A little bit yeah, overkill on that. But yeah, but you're still making a list of what you want to
yeah.
do. You've made
So
a huge list already. I'm just saying. But
yeah, for instance, one of our team members, Don, he wrote a book on affirmations. So he could speak on that. We got some people in our group that wrote how to learn mediumship. They could speak on that. That's done also. Um,
and Susan,
it-
don't
and
forget Susan.
Susan, love Susan. Um,
She's
and
busy right now, so I think you're okay.
you'll see it. In astrology, numerology, learning the tarot deck. So this is for beginners and some people that have been around for a while. I have like 3 pages of fun, yummy stuff, you know, and so yeah. So there's a speaker, and then of course depression, addiction, grief.
Right. And it's
You know,
not, as you said, it's more than a grief group. It isn't just a grief group because, and as you said earlier, grief comes in different ways. I mean, the person is there, but you're still grieving them. Um, a breakup can cause grief,
yes.
the loss of a pet, grief, or just watching them go through what they're going through. Anyone watching someone else go through. We have a lot of our community, and one of them is here, Mr. Victor, with that has autism or deals with someone with autism, and some of these classes won't just be in English. People, we have Spanish speakers as well that will be able to help you and to show you different ways. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. So right when I was putting this all together, I was doing some medium readings, and it just so happened that I was having one after another of I lost my husband. I don't know what to do with myself. Some of them I lost my husband years ago, and I'm still, what do I do with myself? And I was getting a lot of that, and then I got one. She lost her father, and the whole family was just grieving different ways. And so I thought, oh my gosh, you know, this could help. This can help everyone, even someone that lost their husband a long time ago, someone that lost their husband just recently. So as we get started and we see that there is somebody in our group that lost a husband probably a year ago, maybe she might want to start a group. I lost my husband, and just like a Zoom group. They meet once or twice a month, whatever they want to do. Maybe I lost a child. So as we're going along on this path, some people want to. I could have some meetings for someone that lost a child. So
Right.
so we're going to start seeing where we're at, where the need is,
Mhm.
and so those people that are in that boat, they could get together. They know how it feels. I lost a child. You don't know what it's like until you lose that child. So that would be nice to people come together. Mhm.
Right. And you talked about people who wrote books on mediumship and people who wrote book on affirmations, one of them being the same person. However, you didn't make mention of you.
Yeah.
So please explain to us what you're working on besides
Yes.
the book.
So after losing Mallory 8 years ago, I'm like, I don't even know the words for it. What I went through, I have is my purpose now. It's my purpose for living what I went through. So I started writing a book. I am a little bit of a turtle, so I've got probably 90% done. Um, and I need to finish it. Now, this is really going to push me into it. Now that I announced it to the world, I'm writing a book.
Yes, got to manifest to get
Yeah.
it done. Yeah.
So y'all can say to me, when's that book coming out? I'll let you. Um, so I'm writing the book, and has so many layers, so many layers. This could be a movie. The book is it's about addiction. It is about Mallory, but it's also about probation. Oh, I'm an expert at that. I had to deal with the probation. I felt like I felt with addiction, there's so many battles, 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 battles. I had the addiction, I had the battle, and she was my addiction, so this was mine. She was very beautiful. So I had to battle these guys, getting these away. I had to battle the court. Well, the courts is the courts. I had to battle, and just like cops, good cop, bad cop, same thing with probation. Good probation officers, bad probation officers. So I have a story on that, and just all the battles that come along with it. So I'll save that all for the book. So, so I need to finish that, and that will be also
Yeah.
for somebody that wants to know what it's like, and somebody that's gone through it.
Yeah. And again, as far as the groups you're doing, you've opened it up. So it doesn't just have to be about grief. I want to push that a little bit more, even though we're talking about grief, because grief is what got you here,
Yeah,
right? To this point right now.
grief has molded me, curved me into this. Yeah, Trish Green on a mission. I'm on a mission, and it has brought me all that heartache that I had, all those tears I had, all that happiness and heartbreak has brought me here today.
Okay. And speaking of that, you've already seen this, but it is a graphic. And I'm going to move over because it's going to go to one side. And you saw this, and I told you I'm going to put it up. And you're going to explain this to everybody. Here you go. Oops. I thought it would be Anyway, so can you see it?
Yes. Mallory made me a medium. So when she passed, um, that love I had for her, I felt was so strong that it's just I could do anything. And so when she passed, I'm like, I'm going to communicate with her. My relationship is not over with her. I'm going to learn mediumship, and I'm going to, of course, I want to write another book with her. I got some other ideas, um, but but shortly after I went to James Van Prague and one of his workshops, I'm like, I'm going to be a medium. I'm going to be a medium because now that the internet's up and yeah, anybody can do it. Um, and it's all about dedication, focusing, practicing, and uh, and so yeah, and now I'm a medium. I do readings, and yeah, always wanted to be in a medium, always.
Oh,
But when she was in her addiction, there was no way. There was no way I would have been able to. I was a mess. She was a mess. I was a mess. When she was good, I was good. When she was a mess, I was a mess.
so you were empathically joining her in her addiction in a way.
Yeah. When she was often crazy, I was often crazy. Nobody knew it. I knew it. I was the only one that knew it. Yeah. Um, yeah, my son, I'd be like grabbing my son. We got to go look for her. I don't know where she is. But anyway. Um,
And how did the other kids deal with it? Because I know that had to be tough for them as well.
oh, after we lost her. Yeah.
Well, even during
Oh, during, yeah.
addiction, addiction affects everyone the person comes in contact with. I tell you that from experience.
Yeah. But when you're dealing with addiction and it's like it's almost like getting punched. You know, um, brothers and sisters may kind of it's affecting them and they're devastated, but they could step away because they're still young. They have their boyfriend, their girlfriend, they still have their lives. But being the mom, I took it. I took it. I took it. You know, so yeah, it did affect them. It did affect them. And they're affected every day. Still, we talk about it. And so that's why this group, I miss them, is for everybody. It does. You don't have to. Oh, I'm in grief. It just happened, a month ago. It's just for everybody.
And
And
and like you said, those in depression, and doesn't have to come from the addiction to get the depression, anxiety, and all that. It can come from wherever because there's not just one. Okay, I'm creating things at the same time. There's not just one way that comes to you, right?
right, right. It comes in all different forms,
Yeah.
and it.
And this is the first time this is shown. So be ready for this, guys. Get your cameras out. I Miss Them website. Dawn has got it started. The marketing team will work on it. Most likely a little bit later today throughout the weekend. Hopefully we'll have it in full-fledged form by the end of the weekend. However, I want you to, this is the QR code, goes directly there. This is the current brand, but that's going to be changing. It's going to be changing today, a little bit later, and hopefully I'll have the new information on the website um, once Trish speaks to our marketing, promotional person, and that is Rachel. One. Oh, good. We've got people um, scanning the QR code. Thank you for that. And so, please, if you have any questions, there is a place for questions already. Um, like I said, Don got it set up. If you have any problems with it, just let us know. We are working on it, and by Sunday we will have it up and running. I do want to remind you that we are on Facebook. I Miss Them is on Facebook. It's on YouTube. The If you go to YouTube, I will have the links on right when I get done with this. I will make sure the links are on there properly. Um, once that is done, you can get a hold of it. However, I will type the YouTube in the chat so you can go to the YouTube link. It's a little different than just I Miss Them. So it's her name. I'll just give it to you at Trish Green dash, just a little dash. T is in Trish, three, the number three, and then F. Okay. You'll be able to get to the YouTube page. And there is one short on that right now. When this video is done, the video will be posted and the clips will be posted. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some good clips out of this and yeah, and be up and running because it was difficult to get a hold of I Miss Them page on YouTube due to the fact we had no content. So hopefully by the end of this day, we'll have lots of content. And I'm going to get rid of this, hopefully. Let me get rid of that.
Julie's so techie. I love it. I'm so jealous.
Hey, once you pull this off, because she wants to help everybody. So go easy on her. Don't expect her be the only one you talk to. She's going to have a lot of people to help out. But
Yeah.
I'm sure she wants to talk to each one of you and know your story because
Yeah.
it's very important.
Yeah. So let's go over it real fast. So there's going to be speakers. There's going to be grief groups, personalized. There's going to be, I call it growing groups. So we got somebody that's interested in astrology. So she's going to have her own little group. Anybody can join. I don't know if they meet once or twice a month. And I took on this new thing of learning about ascended masters. So maybe I'll start a little group on ascended masters. Anybody want to learn? Come on. You're all welcome. Party's on. Party's on. In your grief. We're going to try and make you happy. But anyway, okay, so then we're going to have some live tarot card readings. I thought a book club would be fun. And we're going to have some demonstrations of mediumship. And I thought trance would be kind of fun. And so we're still creating, and we're still in the stage of making things happen. So by the time it's up and running, we'll probably have some more yummy things.
Yes. Because she's just beginning. The group is just beginning.
And I'm open for suggestions. I'm open for opinions. I'm open. So.
But remember, this is a safe place. And it might seem open right now, and it is. But if there's any problems, we will address them immediately because it's a safe place for everyone. All right. Very inclusive.
And wherever you are on your journey, you could join. I was thinking about this earlier today, just came to me. People that go to jail, it seems like they are better. Their time is better when they get on their spiritual path. And once you get on your spiritual path, things open up, things lighten up. there's just a happiness, a peaceness that, that come in. So this is for everybody.
Yep.
And I know what you haven't talking about jail, but that's just what I was thinking about. People that go to jail and life seems really hard and rough, and where they do find happiness in finding a spiritual path. So just thought about that.
And thank you, Katie, for that. I think this is the best thing ever. And Katie had said earlier that she hopes to make some time on Sundays for meeting with groups and being a part of I Miss Them.
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. Hmm.
And it is time for a break. And yes, Trish will be doing readings right afterwards. So if you have specific questions, put them in. She has her cards ready. She's ready to go. So we're going to go to a quick break, 1 minute, and be right back. Hello again. Caught you mid drink.
Yeah, taking a sip.
And I know I usually have the overview for the chat, but Trish gets, being Libra, she wants to be balanced. And so the more you guys type things in, the more she gets distracted. So I want to make sure we didn't have the overview. But I do see you guys. Yes, on my personal Facebook page, it's hard to see. I don't know if I Missed Them is working as far as the page, but it's still new. So I keep looking to see. And it might not go live until we hit 100 followers. So I will put up the code for that while she's doing the reading, so that we were at 54 this morning on the Facebook I Missed Them page. And if we can get 100 next time she goes live on anybody's channel, she will be able to broadcast on I Missed Them Facebook. Speaking of going live, did you want to make mention on something that you have in the works? August.
Okay. So August 17th is when Mallory passed. So we all agreed that that will be our start date. Now, we're still going to have a lot of fun stuff like pregame, like just say the football game starts, season starts August 17th, but we're going to have some pregame stuff. So we're still working on it. And I tell you, I have some team members that are working on this every day, morning, noon, and night. I'm constantly on the phone with people. We're working it. But August 17th is when I lost her 8 years ago. And so that's going to be the start date. And so.
Not certain of what time yet, but I do want to make mention that she will be most likely doing live that day.
Yeah.
And we will be doing podcasts most likely. And that's a Monday, August 17th. So please set your your reminder for that day. Okay. So we've got questions popping up. I do want to ask first before we get started if Kakika, are you here? And then Salama, I'm not sure. Salama, if you're here. Um, yes, I've got Kay. I've got John Peter. I think that's what you said, or Joe Peter, John Peter, I think. And then Andrew. Yes, Victor, I have you too. Kay Neeson, I think, I don't know if I said you, but yeah. Anybody else who would like a reading, please put that down. And again, if Kakika and Salima, I want to know if you're here because it's been a while for you guys. Oh, Kakika is here. So let me pull up her thing. I don't know if you need your glasses for this.
Me?
Yeah.
Of course I do. Okay. So this is about a job.
Mm-hmm.
This is about a job.
Bookkeeping. Full-time remote.
Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so I do feel like it's all going to work out. I do feel like I feel like you're going through like scattered energy right now. That you're just kind of, and maybe you have a feeling of I need a change. I need a change. I need to. Maybe you weren't happy with what you were doing, so you need a change. And I feel like that scattered energy that maybe because you wanted to move into something different, that scattered energy that you had, and maybe the nervousness of it, and the what do I do? I feel like only you could do it, but I feel like you could bring it in, bring all that scattered energy, know, and have the knowing, have, I feel like there is a change coming. I think it's going to work out. And I think that all that nervousness of what do I do, and all that scattered energy will come into um, fruition. Sometimes I get these words. Yeah, I feel like you are the creator, and I feel like you. Okay, I got something about like you're the creator, and you. I feel like you want to create this, but I feel like open it up to maybe other opportunities. You know, maybe not always look this way, but there might be something on the side that comes in, and you'll be like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So I feel like there's definitely a change. I feel like it's definitely good. I feel like when you were talking about getting a new job or a new situation, there was some sadness. Yeah, I feel like there was some sadness, and I feel like you got to push through that. Yeah, but I do feel, oh yeah, okay. I do feel like it's all going to come into like you kind of went through some stuff, and I feel like now the path is kind of smoothing out, and I do feel like there is going to be some kind of new. And when I say new birth, a new something, and I feel like you're kind of walking away from something that just didn't fit for you anymore. You kind of outgrew it. You're done. And I feel like at some point you were like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But then now I feel like I know what to do. You know, you did go through some stuff, and I feel like it's going to work out. And I feel like um, a new birth, a new something's coming your way. But don't look like this. Look like this. So okay, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you because I think things are changing. I do feel like yeah, and I feel like you're going to be happy with the money. And I feel like this is a new journey, but I feel like there was a little bit of a delay, because of what happened before. You're just like but I take that jump and and just try not to be too judgmental on what's happening and just go with the flow. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if you put a question in, Victor, but I know you'd like a reading, so I went ahead and put you in. After Victor is Salama, if she's here, he or she are here. Joe Peter, Kay, and then Andrew. So please let me know you're here.
Okay, and
And
this is
there's
for
more people other than that. Just saying.
and the name
Victor.
Victor. Things are yay.
Victor from Sweden.
Victor from Sweden. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay.
It sounded like you had some runes in there too.
Somewhat?
It sounded like you had runes or something that you were. Okay, just check.
Um, yeah, I'm feeling like Victor. Are you looking for a change? I'm hearing change of heart. Change of heart. I kind of feel like you're kind of looking for that change, looking for that change. But I feel like there is going to be something new, and I feel like there is. Oh, love and light, love and light.
Wow.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And I feel like you did feel like something heavy on your back. I do feel like there was something, a little bit of a burden. I feel like you really learn. You got to know how to get that balance going to manifest. You got, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Was there was I'm wondering if there was some kind of loss, and loss could be anything. Just a loss of it could be a loss of a friendship or a loss of something. Not like you lost your mother or anything like that, but just something like a little sadness going on. And I feel like really focus on that purpose, because that could be something new, something new with your purpose happening. Um, but I do feel like there's a little bit of heaviness that you were carrying, a little bit of sadness that you were carrying, and I feel like there's something new, a new passion. I feel like let's get some new passion going. But only you could do it. Only you could do it. Yeah. I feel like you got to get out of the mm, like you're looking for a change. You're looking for a change, and I feel like you just kind of let go of some. There's something you need to let go of. Maybe your self talk. Let go of something. So you release, and then you open to something new. Release, new. So I think you only know what you could do, but I think that yeah, I feel an excitement. I feel like you're there. You're there. You got to get clear of what you don't want, and then get rid of that, and then move forward on what you do want. But join our team. Join our
Yeah.
join. I miss them. And
Yeah,
we'll work
he's 9 hours away, so we have to be careful of that. But
Yeah.
he would be great in the development team. Just a thought.
Yeah, we love having people from other countries. How many do we have so far? We have about five people in other countries. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, release what doesn't work for you because I feel like you need to change. Yeah.
Change
Okay.
the
Thank you.
All right.
What do we got?
We haven't heard from Salama anymore. Joe Peter, are you here? Please acknowledge. I know it takes a little time for the delay, but please acknowledge.
Coming in.
And welcome in, Tammy. I've got you on the list. And then KB, prepare, because if Joe Peter does not come in, it will be your turn, or John Peter, I'm sorry.
For who?
This is John Peter.
John.
Who's
Okay.
And then
John.
next will be Kay. If
John.
I don't know if John's here,
Oh,
because I said it'd be later, but I don't know if he got that memo.
so should I start for John?
I guess you can, if you don't need any questions answered, certainly.
No, you know what? I'm actually a lot of times I feel in my body, so I'm feeling kind of in my back. Like I'm wondering if you've got some issues on your back, um, my upper shoulders. I feel like either some back stuff going on, or you're just feeling like like the weight on your shoulders, like that saying, like you're taking on stuff, and you feel like the world's weight is on your shoulders. Because I'm feeling a lot in my back and my shoulders area. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's some stuff that you need to let go too, because I do feel like there is definitely happiness there, but I feel like things are on a delay for you. I feel like yeah, again I feel a little sadness about something, but I feel like happiness is there for you. I feel like somewhat of a new beginning of making things happen. If you're concerned at all about money, not to be, because it will be fine. But I do feel like a little frustrated with maybe someone or something, but I think it will be all fine. And I feel like there are some new beginning opportunities. You just got to make sure that you pay attention for those opportunities come away, because you don't. Yeah, I feel like you really need to pay attention, because you can manifest things, and they could happen for you, but you gotta pay attention. Yeah. So I'm excited for you. You gotta let some things go too. This is all about letting go today, I guess. That's the theme here so far.
I
So,
think it is. We just went into either today or tomorrow. We're going into Gemini. So
yeah, because I'm feeling like maybe there was a little bit of a letdown from a friend or a situation that was let down, but nothing serious, nothing major. But there's a new beginning around the corner. It's a little bit of a delay, but yeah, it's on its way. I think so. Yeah, to be open. So thank you.
and Kay is next. Here's her question. What does Spirit have for me today? Andrew, you are next. If you're still here, please.
Okay, sometimes I hear words. I'm feeling you. Are you working on something? Are you working on a project? Or are you thinking about a project? Thinking about, yeah, I'm hearing like, get to work, get to work. There's something for you. And maybe you've been putting it off, but I feel like there is something for you to be working on. And I feel like there should be balance. Like the balance is a little off, but once you get that roll, once you get that moving, then things will kind of fall into place. I feel like you're the type of person that you you got to make sure everything is done right, and that everybody should do right by each other. I feel like you have that in you. Um, yeah, it's all about going in, thinking about, feeling about. I like that. Okay. Um, what that work should be. I feel like there is get working. That's the words I heard. Get working, and I feel like you know what that is. You know what you should be doing, and you might be putting it off. I feel like money's fine. You're sitting kind of pretty. You're okay. Maybe a little nervous about it, but I think you're fine. And I feel like with this work, I feel like it's passion. You need to put those two together. You need to you need to really think about where your passion is. I feel like you already know your passion. Get your passion working and put it to work. And I feel like you'll get help. Ask for help. Ask for guidance, and I think it's all there for you. So it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
She is looking for a job and she is applying daily. But what you're
Mm,
saying is there's something on the side or a different project she needs to do besides this.
yes, yeah, because I was getting about the passion, but I did hear get to work. Um, so when I heard that get to work, I believe if you're looking for work, that's probably what it is. Ask for guidance, ask for help.
Yeah.
Um, look for signs. Look for signs on where to go, what to do. Yeah, and ask for signs. Yeah, and I think there's just a new beginning, and I feel like there's going to be a new like love, like a self love or love, and yeah, there's beginnings here. There's beginnings here. So I believe it's work, and I feel like it's your passion too. The two of them together, I think it's going to be a good thing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Next is Andrew. Andrew would like a general message. What universe wants me to know?
Okay. I got that song in my head. Sometimes I hear songs. I hear a lot of words. I hear a lot of song. Well, not a lot of songs, but I got that song by Diana Ross. I'm coming up. I want the world. I can't sing. I could dance, but I can't sing. Um, well, my kids will tell you I can't dance either. I used to be a better dancer in my younger days, but I heard that song by Diana Ross. I'm coming up. Um, I'm something about moving. If you're not moving, then you're moving forward and you're moving upwards. I think an upward situation, but you got to find the balance, and you got to yeah. I feel like you are walking away from something, And I feel like with your this this moving forward and this moving forward, and I'm coming up. They all kind of have a theme here, and there's a little bit of a hesitant to jump into this new journey because I feel like it's kind of a newness. It's a movement. I think things are going to be I feel like things are going to be moving slow, and then things are going to be moving fast. And I feel like you are walking away from something, a situation, a person.
And Don is in the house.
Done. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like you left something behind, and now this is a movement of moving forward. Yeah, I feel like I think you're going to be dancing and singing about your the newness that's coming. But remember that balance, keeping that balance in order for you to manifest what you are looking for. But walk away from what doesn't work for you, because that's what I got. That's what I got. Walk away. But yeah, play that song. Play that song and get that energy flowing by Diana Ross. I'm coming up.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, it is Lorena.
Oh, Lorena. Lorena. Here we go. Here we go. I always love hearing the words. What do I got? What do we need to know for Lorena? Okay. I heard you should be proud. You should be proud of your achievements. And you might not you might not think they're achievements, but they are. And I got, oh goodness gracious, so exciting. I feel like you have been planting the seeds for so long. And you're watering them, you're watering them, you're watering them, and you're watching them grow, but they're not growing fast enough. But I feel like they really kind of are, but they don't feel like they are. I feel like there's definitely movement, and I feel, ooh, oh goodness. Sometimes in my body, I feel crazy stuff, and I feel like there is a change. I feel like there is something, something new, something bigger than you think. And I felt in my body like this strange energy of like now, now it's your turn. It's your time. It's your time. And I did get with a friend. I feel like there's a friend that's going to be helping you, and you're going to be working with. And I feel like that you are a manifester, and you will be manifesting, and it might not work. Like, we love to have it happen tomorrow. So I feel like it's not going to happen as fast as you like, but it's happening. It's happening even though you don't know it's happening. You know what I mean? The ball is rolling. The ball is rolling, and there is a new beginning. Let me pull a couple more cards. Let me just see. Oh boy. Yes, 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 yes. And then another one with, yeah, a friend. Friend's definitely going to be working with you, pushing you along. Yeah, and it is and I feel like you're going to have a new founding, a new love of your purpose. That's what I'm feeling. So I am excited for you. So thank you.
Get right back to it. Been working on other things right now. Oops.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I like to listen to what I hear and then like to pull cards. Kind of I got kind of work it all together. My body, my think, my hearing, and my cards. So kind of put all those together for a reading. Oh, who's coming in?
It's Katie Newkirk.
Okay, hey, I am wondering, is there something with your stomach? Um, is there a little, if it's not your stomach, is there something nervous? You're nervous about something? Because I'm feeling like there's a little bit of a nervous energy. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's something maybe you're nervous about because as soon as it just came in my stomach with a heavy wave, heavy wave. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, I was just. I'm just kind of feeling maybe a friend kind of disappointing with a friend or let down with a friend or little nothing bad, nothing major. Maybe a little bit of a yeah, like little frustration. But I feel like there was some muddy waters and it's clearing up. Yeah. I feel like maybe you were nervous about something, maybe a little aggravated with somebody, and I feel like there was some muddy waters. I feel like if you're worried about money, don't be, because I feel like money, and I feel like just let things go because it will come back. Let things go, it will come back. And I feel like happy home. I really feel like everything's like really good here. Yeah, but you did have some muddy waters. You did have some muddy waters, and I do feel like there might have been some sadness, but I feel like it's clearing up, and I feel like it's time to manifest. It's time for you to zero in on what you want, what you need. Uh, and I'm feeling a little bit of stubbornness. Because all of a sudden my right knee, so either you have something going on with your right knee or you got some stubbornness, and it's not always a bad thing. We love our Virgos, we love our Tauruses. I think the stubborn sign, but yeah. So you had some stuff, but it's shining. It's shining real soon, and focus on that. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to get out of that. Ah, that's what happens when I'm trying to do something else at the same time. Okay, let's see what we got on the chat going on before we get to
Ooh.
close. And she's saying yes every day with these kids.
Oh.
That's not the sadness. But she says I let one of my friends go.
Oh.
Sadness is my son. Yes, I'm stubbornness. Yes, stubbornness. Oh, sorry. Not that she is. No. Really afraid of some change.
Oh goodness. Join our team. Join I miss them.
Yeah.
We want to know you. We want to help you. We don't need to help anybody. We just need to just be with people. Yeah. We're not here to fix
Support.
people.
Yeah.
We're here to love people. Okay.
Exactly. Now, Tammy Ann, and I'm not going to try and butcher that last name. Are you here, Tammy? Tammy Ann. Okay, so we've got
Are we with Tammy? Because
what?
are we doing Tammy?
Well, I'm hoping, but I don't know if she's
Oh,
here. But if you don't need any questions answered, go for it.
Okay, Tammy. I feel like you're working on a project because I got work, 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 work. But I feel like it's fun work. I feel like it's fun work, and I feel like it's manifesting work. Like this is something you want. I don't feel like it's a job. I feel like it's fun work, and I feel like to make things happen, you need to know when to put it off and put it on. Like that balance is really important. I feel like yeah, the time to take it easy, take some rest, maybe not work so hard because I'm hearing work, 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 work. Maybe didn't we just have one work, not work, 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 five works, not you know, do that balance. Um, I feel like you are, yeah, you've been thinking about your passion, you've been thinking about your purpose, and I feel like you also are planting those seeds, and you are. I feel like you're a little farther than you think. I feel like I feel like there is movement in what you want to accomplish, but I do kind of feel like, gosh, a little bit of sadness too, a little bit of maybe that sadness is self doubt. I'm feeling really heavy on the heart. I'm feeling kind of yeah, yeah, yeah. Just put those positive affirmations going, and um, and release the heaviness in the heart. Open up that heart chakra. But I feel like there is movement. And if you're concerned about money, I think you don't need to be. Um, yeah, I'm hearing things are happening. Things are happening. You might not feel it or know it, see it, but I think things are happening. Yeah, I'm here. I'm like, you're okay. You're okay. You got this. You got this. You got this. Yes.
Let's see.
Again, balance it. Yeah. Yeah. Put. Don't think too much. Don't think too hard. Don't think work, 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 work. There's time for work and there's time for play. So that's what I'm feeling for you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you about that, John Peter. Okay, John Peter said that he was here. Okay, but he said that, yeah, but the reading definitely made sense. Okay, so thank you for that feedback. He
Okay.
just got back, but he did hear it, so good. Good, I'm glad you got that. I didn't realize that you had seen it, so thank you. Okay, so I'm glad. Sorry, I was typing at the same time. And yes. Oh, Tammy has been a widow twice. Come join us. Come join us.
Yes, yes, yes. Get to know us. We're fun. We're fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I think you haven't read this person because I thought she'd coming in, but since you're reading people who aren't here, have a reading for job opportunities in the coming times, please. I don't think we did her. So,
This is Julie.
hmm?
Oh, never mind.
Solema. Solema
Uh,
Latena.
all right. So, so yeah. So I love to listen the words. Um, I did hear promotion. Like, so you're looking for a job opportunities. So
Mhm.
yeah, I did hear something about a promotion. So I believe that's job.
Yeah.
And this is a funny thing that I heard. Caring is sharing. So
Ooh.
I feel like you are caring, and I feel like you are generous. Ooh. Oh, I'm feeling like you do too much sometimes for people. Yeah, I feel like you're little, very generous with yourself, which means like you are just such a nice person. You're so caring. I think your friends acknowledge that you're wonderful. That's what I'm feeling about you. Okay, let's see. I feel like you've been busy. It's like time to stop. Time to stop and smell those roses that are coming. Mm, yeah, yeah. I feel like there's been some frustration with possibly a person, and I feel like you are wanting to change, and this change could be the job. I feel like you're ready. You're ready to have a new chapter. You're ready for that new change, and I do feel like it's coming, and it's not coming as fast as you like, but it's coming. And I feel like if there's concern about money, I feel like with this new job, I think you're going to make more money. I feel like you're going to be happy with the results of the pay. I feel like a new chapter, a new happy. You're just it's happiness. I feel like I also feel like you're setting up your for your new chapter. You're setting this up. You're building around you. You're making things happen. Um, you're putting it in the ground. You're building. You're building. And I do feel because you are so giving. I feel like your people around you are going to be giving also. That's what I feel. I feel like yeah. I feel like you're such a nice person. Where are you from? Can they
I'm
put
not sure where she's from. But she said, I got a new job, but it was very challenging and searching for another one. I have
that?
been very busy for more than 20 years. Yes, a lady in the workplace is very jealous and working against me.
Oh, that's where I got that one person that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And Maria is in the house too. So,
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm mixing it up, but I'm still getting kind of the same thing. A new chapter. I
oh,
feel
yes,
like,
planning to establish an orphanage center. Oh.
oh, wow. Wow.
He's from Ethiopia.
Oh, bless your heart. God, we should take a trip out there. Um, yeah, I do feel like a new chapter, a new happy home. I do feel finances are coming your way. I do feel like, yeah, I feel like money energy is coming, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, and maybe you're a little worried, little worried about it not being fine, but I feel like it is a new beginning, a new chapter. And oh, I don't know what's going on with the planets or something. There's a little bit of a delay, but it's around the corner. It's around the corner. Yeah. Um, and then I feel like there is a little bit of a reunion. Um, Possibly somebody that you'll will return to your life, and you're going to have a little bit of a reunion. I feel like you are working on your skills. You're creating this. You're working on this, and you are a kind of person that has to do it right. And yeah, you are not going to cheat on anybody. You have to do it right, and you have to do it good. And remember that balance of fun and create. When you have fun and you have purpose, you create, and there's your balance, and things manifest. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. OMG. And Don is in the house. He says, "Show me the money."
Um, 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 okay.
That's what I've been telling her for a while now about this
Yeah.
project. She needs to see the money.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is happening.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And Maria, are you still here on my personal page? Because if you are, just put a yes, and so she can read you and you can see it later. When was
Am
the
I
last
reading
time you read Maria?
psychically?
Psychic Squad. Yeah,
Might have been a
Psychic Squad.
while.
It's been a while. Okay.
Yeah. Who am I
Well,
reading now?
Maria is, well, unless Don wants to be read. I haven't asked him.
Don. Yeah. I got a couple things to say to and about Don. Don. Um, I feel like you need to release some stuff. Release. Release maybe your workload. Release. I know you work hard and I know you play hard and I know and but I think maybe your working hard is maybe overflowing. um, a little bit in that head of I got to do, I can't stop. Um, but I think you just need to release. Um, and of course, movement with money is always good. I feel like you are like putting that stake in the ground, like putting it in, making it happen. It's coming to a head. It's coming to a head. All this stuff that I've been doing is just it's for wishing. It's for happening. It's happening. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. If there was some muddy waters, it's clearing up. Um, I don't know. Was there some kind of sadness at all? You never show sadness ever, but I feel like there is movement, and all your movement of all your action will pay off. It's happening. It's there. Thank you,
Wow. I want to see what Angie has to say.
Angie.
Oh,
Angie. There's got to
Don
be a
is
song
still here.
about Angie.
Hey, Shelly, did you want a reading? Shelly Deerhart. She came to Psychic Squad a few times, and she's been to yes, Everything Just Rocks on Mondays. The Facebook posts weren't going through, so I popped it in on YouTube. Facebook posts. Which Facebook posts?
Mm.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. You mean the post that you? Yeah, my personal page doesn't work. Were you on I Miss Them page or just spiritually speaking? Because all of them are on currently. Okay, what did Shelley have to say? Shelley says, sure. Shelley Dearheart would like a reading.
Sure. Sure. I feel like a little playful with this girl because I'm getting playful. A lot of times, like when I'm doing mediumship, I kind of feel their energy, like they're like yeah, kind of their feeling, their energy, and mm, yeah, okay. I feel like you're ready to jump, take that jump, but there's a little bit of hesitance. I feel like is there anything I don't like that word sacrifice, but I feel like to get here I got to kind of do this and maybe I might not like it, or it's not fun work. But I feel like to get where you need to go, there might be some stuff that you're just yeah, not jumping up and down about, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, Yeah, I feel like there is some movement in happening. Uh, was there was there a decision that you had to make? Because I got like a quick decision. There's something about a decision. I feel like you got to make a quick decision, or you're in the middle of this making a decision. Um, but I feel like happy outcome, and happy movement, and definitely help in your guidance. Yeah, I feel like yeah, and I got some a real playful energy with you. I feel like I don't know if you're like that kind of person, but I got some real fun. Um, I call it like teenage energy.
Oh,
Some
wow.
yeah, yeah. I think have more teenage energy, and things will happen. Things will happen. Things will kind of get in place. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah. And that quick decision. I feel like there is a decision. This is either you're making it now, or you just had to make it, or it's coming real soon. I'm feeling like don't overthink it. It's okay. It's okay. You'll make the right decision. That's what I got. What I got. Thank you.
We have Jennifer Hammond on my personal page. So, Jennifer, you wanted a reading? Please post it. We only have time for one more. If that, we could probably sign off because I do want to tell you guys, I guess it's church announcement time a little bit, that if you are interested in I Miss Them and you are in the Phoenix area, you have two opportunities, two opportunities to meet Trish, and that is June 7th
Oh,
at 28 North Ironwood in Apache Junction, and she will be there from 8 until noon. At 10 a.m., she will be speaking on I Miss Them, but she will have a booth so you can sign up for I Miss Them. But come talk to her, tell her your stories, and see what I Miss Them, what kind of fit I Miss Them is for you. There will be free smoothies that day. It is Smoothie Connect's first birthday, so that's why we're gathering. But this is one of the opportunities to see Trish, listen to her story, and get an idea of what you can do. Yeah, don't ask what you can do for your country. I mean, what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for the country. Well, let's see what you can do for I Miss Them, because everybody helping everyone makes it such a loving place. As she said earlier, it's about love.
yeah. And it's about community. It's about tribing. It's about love, connection, and so growth, happiness, growth. So join us, join us, join us. There's a place for you, definitely.
And on the 20th of June, that's June 20th, that's a Saturday. The 7th of June is a Sunday, the 20th of June is a Saturday, and we will be at Kitchen Royale. I think that's, yeah. And it is on Glen Rosa on 6th Drive, which is just east of 7th Avenue. So it'll be between Camelback and Indian School on Glen Rosa and just east of 7th Avenue. And we will be having a market there with 15 vendors. It's just going to be a mini market. But again, Trish will have a booth. She will be speaking. I think it was 11 o'clock. Was that the one for you?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yeah, 11 o'clock for you. Okay. So please come and see her then if you can't make it out to Apache Junction. But please make it out to Apache Junction and come in and meet Chef Ricky and Katie. Um, Chef Ricky is the owner of Smoothie Connect. And again, they're giving away free smoothies. And the name of that smoothie is the Beach House. So come and enjoy. Uh, there's no sugar added, there's no gluten, there's no dairy. Very fresh, organic smoothies. Good for you. So love to do that. Someone just posted that Tuesday, June 9th is the luckiest day of the year. Not sure
June
why.
9th?
Yeah, that's what June 9th. Oh, okay. Well, I won't get into what popped in my head right then, but we'll just let that. Yeah. I
Play
do
the
know that he was born.
lottery. The
Yeah,
lottery.
play the lottery. There's a Tuesday lottery. Yeah, definitely. So those are the two times you can see it. And also remember, please remember that uh, the mediums and guidebook authors, Don and Susan, will be there. And along with Don's other books, Susan's other book, Don's other books. Hopefully he'll bring out the children's book as well. I know that Smoothie Connect would love to see those. And they will also be at the Kitchen Royale because it is. I'm not sure if we're doing it under the Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market, but hey, it's the producers of that. We're getting it together because we haven't gathered together as a group and shown these new vendors. Rose will be there. I will be interviewing Rose on June. Let's see, what would be that? I know it's up here. June 3rd, I will be interviewing Rose. So we've got 3 more minutes. So next week I will be interviewing Jess, and Jess is of Friday Night Live Happy Hour with Bonnie, and then again on Psychic Sunday. So hope to see you guys there too. And Miss Trish, what would you say to all the people who came in here today?
Oh, I'm just so excited. I just hope everybody joins us on this journey. It's free, and we have some fun stuff that we didn't even talk about or didn't even think about because we're doing it. And so I'm excited about the demonstrations, the mediumship demonstrations. This is all right now in planning. So I really sign up for. I miss them. Sign up on the Facebook, and I guess the website just went up today. I guess so. We're all in the planning, but join us on this journey. Join us on this journey.
Yes, so this is the Facebook page, QR code. Please take a picture. And then the other one is
That's
the
what I look like when I go out dancing. I got the glow. When I go discoing, that's what I look like.
I thought it was when you were doing readings with the.
That too. I look the same when I'm doing readings and when I'm going out to the disco. Shows my age talking about disco, but okay, we don't have much time.
All right. Please rise above with love and remember, love wins. Have a great one and hold on. I'll be right back with you. And you guys, please have a wonderful week and let us know how things are going. Great day, everyone. That's from Katie.
Thanks for coming. Hope to see you. Hope to know you. Mm-hmm.